The purpose of building habits isn't just for the consistency. When sports teams build habits, they do it because of stress and overwhelm. And you don't want to have to stop and think about what to do in the middle of a crisis or stress or overwhelm. You want to have that automatic behavior kick in so you don't have to think about it. That's what we're building through practicing execution in organizations. But unfortunately, organizations don't think that way. We create a strategy, a strategic plan. We then create cascading accountability so everybody knows what they do, what they're supposed to do, and then we expect everyone to go do it. You would never expect good performance from that. I'm just saying we have to rethink, reimagine our meetings, our execution, how we relate to each other, and start being outcome driven, not personality, not power, not control. It's how do we show up in the way that's going to get the best result. And you can't do that in isolation. You can't do it for somebody else because they have different constraints than you do. So until you know what their constraints are, you can't optimize. And the biggest constraint people have, well, it'll take too long. Well, this isn't by consensus. This is by purpose. It's by outcome. I don't have to get everybody's agreement. But what I need to do is understand. See, people confuse another thing in organizations, and that's inclusiveness versus representation. The goal isn't inclusivity. The goal is really, can we represent people that are going to be affected by change, a decision? But I can tell you from real experience, I've had organizations where 2 to 3 years later, any middle manager could almost take over every other middle manager's department because they understood their constraints, their challenges, their issues. And we've proven it.